I did start the recording.
Okay. Very well, thank you.
Well, I cannot stop the recording, so I'm going to record some comments, and when you get back, I am going to repeat them. Well, this movie is Joseki. I was afraid that you could play this extension from Yoshimari, so I wanted to avoid that. Are you in? Okay, it seems that you're looking at the moves, but you are still out of.
Okay, sorry.
Okay, okay. Well, I was saying that I was going to make some comments that might be recorded. Then you can see them afterwards. But I was just beginning. My
Okay.
first comment was that I had intended to play this book, which is Joseki, but I was afraid that you would play this extension from Yoshimari, and I wanted to avoid that. So I played this contact play. Now you play Tenuki. I think that you could have played this move. My intention was to play this third line extension. Then you can play here if you want, or perhaps this Kakari. I prefer to play this Kakari against the Komoku stone. Sorry if you don't understand some of my Japanese words, you can tell me.
Okay.
Okay,
No, I understand for the moment.
okay. Well, uh, so you played here, and my intention here was to take center and play this move, which is a very important move regarding influence. There is a big difference between this case and black playing that move. Uh, Here, black gets a nice center influence, and in fact, this would have been Sente, because white wants to play an extension on the upper side, and in the game, I was able to play that move. I was happy to take that point. Well, you played here, but if you play this Atari, then you should follow with this move.
Okay.
Um, if you're not going to play this move, then don't play that Atari because you lose uh, the possibility
Correct.
of playing the other Atari. I
Mm.
mean, sorry. for example, I mean this Atari. This is a Joseki. So if you play this Atari, then
mm,
you should play this move.
okay.
Uh, I got the feeling that you, you were in a hurry to play everywhere. I mean, when I played here, you played Tenuki, and when I played here, you played this Atari and another Tenuki. So it seems that you want to play moves in every part of the board. That in itself is not bad, but it is important that your stones work together. And if you scatter your stones around the board without making a coordinated work, then
Mm,
you might uh, be behind soon. Well, when I play this move, it is better to play it here because you can you can capture a stone in the corner. I mean, if white plays Tenuki, you get this move for later, not for now, but for later. And if white wants to avoid that, then black gets Sente. So it was important to play this blocking move. When you
mm,
connected here, I got Sente. And then try to attack your group here. Another possibility would be to play here uh, to attack the group from above, but I prefer to uh, uh, take the base, take away the base of the group. Well, this was another Tenuki, another Davios Tenuki. I mean, it is important to play this move.
mm,
I was going to play here, and if you connect here, you get a thick group, um, and you can easily go towards the center. Even if you don't connect, uh, having taken that point, I mean the stone one, number one, it would be interesting for black. In the game, you played here, and I took this important point.
mm.
This move in Japanese is called fukure. Fukure,
Hane Fukura. Mm,
yes. A fukure is a hane backed up by a stone, and if you play a hane, then a double hane would be a tiger's mouth shape. So the fukure is a powerful move. Okay?
I see. Yes.
Well, then you should have avoided that playing at the same point.
Mm.
Well, you play here. It is okay, but I think that this would be a, a good shape move. If white plays here,
Yeah.
you
Okay.
can connect in this way, and black is aiming at this move, which is also a fukure.
Mm. Double fukura. Mm.
Yes, if fukure is a hane backed up with a hanging connection. I mean, the stone at one is making a hanging connection. So when white plays um, this hane, then the double hane is also a hanging connection.
Yeah.
This is the basic idea of the fukure. Well, I played this book, but I was not satisfied with it. I was reading something around here. If black plays here and cuts, then white takes and then fights with this move. And if black plays here, white might cross cut and play this Atari. And if black plays here, white can cut, but now this ladder is unfavorable for white. So in a sense, this move was a ladder making move,
Mm. Okay.
but it does not seem to be so nice a move. You got nice shape here with this move. Now I played uh, this contact move, this contact play. Mm, okay, and just another tenuki.
Mm.
You should have connected here.
Yeah.
I would probably play here. I wanted to play here and start a fight if black cuts white plays here, but perhaps it might be an overplay by white. I, I thought about this, but perhaps this is a calm play by white.
Mm.
I can see that the AI suggests this move for white. This sequence is given by the AI, but I don't feel comfortable with this sequence because white is making territory on the upper side, and that territory is not so interesting for white because in the end game you can reduce it with this monkey jump, and also with this that might be troublesome for white. If white connects, then black has gained several points with center, and then the monkey jump. So it does not seem to be so big a territory. Well, this was the game. I was expecting this move, and I was going to fight in this way. I think that white can win the fight.
Yeah.
I mean, white can capture those 4 stones. But anyway, black might get some compensation playing on the outside. Maybe here. And perhaps here. It does not seem to be so easy for white. So I was expecting this fight. When you play here, then I think the game has become easy for white. And now you played here. I think that this is better. At least you get a cutting point. I mean, A is a
Okay.
cutting point in white's position. And in the game, white got a very thick position. This move by white is not so interesting. It is almost an endgame move, but I played it just to put a life and death problem. I think that this is correct regarding life and death, because this move would give quite the chance to fight a ko.
Yeah.
Anyway, this is not, not so easy for white to fight because black has this local threat. If white connects, then black can escape. And white would play here, then black can take the go. But anyway, this is safer for black. Well, I played this extension and not this one because I wanted to play away from thickness. White has a very thick position in the upper right, so I wanted to play a bit far from that thickness. I can
From the wall.
see, sorry?
From the wall. Yeah, far from the wall. Yeah, I
Yes,
see.
yes. Do you know thickness? The concept thickness?
Thickness is a strong is something that is strong, right?
Yes,
Solid.
something thick means
Weak.
the opposite of weak.
Ah, okay.
Something thick means two eyes, a group that has two eyes and cannot be attacked, and any stone played around that group might get under attack. So with this move, I was inviting you to invade
Mm.
and then attack your group. Even if black's group survives, the white group on the upper right does not suffer because it is already safe.
Mm.
Okay?
Okay.
Well, thickness is a strategic concept. The word in Japanese is atsumi, which means that thickness, it's just thickness. Do you know the strategic concepts?
Do you know the
Strategic concepts.
uh which one do you refer?
Can you read what I did right in OGS?
Fukure. Oh.
Uh, are you seeing the variation?
Ah, yes, I have seen the variation. Yeah.
Can you read strategic concepts there?
The strategic concept is that you attack because you are strong with with the stones on the right,
No, no. I mean,
and you are
I wrote the comment.
ah no, I don't see the comment. Uh, no.
Now? Ah,
Uh,
sorry. Here, I'm going to.
okay, now I read the strategic concepts. Yeah.
Well, thickness is one of those strategic concepts.
Okay.
The strategic concepts are Miyai, Aji, Hikashi, uh, Atsumi, Korigatachi, Sabaki, Furikawari, You, you should. I wrote them. Can you read?
Okay.
The, there are 8 concepts, and Atsumi or thickness is one of them.
Okay.
Well, there is an old book called Strategic Concepts by Nagahara, which I recommend.
Strategic concept.
Yes,
Nakagara.
Nagahara, Nagahara Yoshiaki.
Okay, I found it.
Okay, I recommend that book. Okay,
Okay.
well, back to the game. You play this reducing move,
Yeah.
and now I did not understand this move on the left side. Why did you play there?
I was scared that you play there.
Well, and why didn't you play on the fourth line?
Mm. Uh, yeah.
If you was scared, you could play something like this
Mm.
to put some pressure on the white group in the corner and also on the white stone in the center. If white defends the group in the corner, you might play something like this and take the
Mm.
initiative in the center.
Yeah.
I was expecting this move, in fact. And when you play here, I took that point.
Yeah.
And now white has the initiative. Now when you play here, you are playing close to my thickness.
Mm.
So I was getting happy. Now I could attack your group. You play here. Now I can see that the AI recommends this move for black. I was expecting that move.
Mm.
Uh, White has only one eye in the corner, but I thought that with a move like this, or maybe this, I might get the second eye. I think that this move is better. If black plays here, then white can play here. Uh, so when I played this move in the game, uh, I was thinking about the possibility of your attack on my lower left corner group.
Group. Mm.
You played here, played here. Now, instead of this, I think that you could have connected.
I was thinking about this, but I was scared that you can split me from other groups.
Maybe this?
Yeah, the cat, yeah. I was reading this.
Yes, that that might be possible, but then you can counterattack. And I would be scared about my own stones in the center. You
Mm,
might sacrifice those 3 stones and fight in the
yeah,
center. So I was
yeah.
not going to cut there. My intention was uh, to leave that exchange and play something like this. Um, um, my plan was to attack the black group on the right side, no, not in the center. When you played here, I played this move because now white is even more thick in the center. You played here. The 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 AI is insisting on this attacking move,
Yeah.
and for white, the AI wants to defend that group. Uh, I did not play there because I thought that I was not in an immediate danger. Well, you played here. Yeah, yeah. Now you play the Atari from this side, but it is better to play from this side.
Mm.
This move
I
gives white the option of playing
understand.
here,
Mm.
and it might be it might have been better for white. Uh, I was expecting this, and my plan was to play Atari from this side, and I thought about connecting here, or maybe play this Atari, as I did in the game. This was my plan, and when you played here, I thought about this move, but I decided to stick to the original plan. And here you resign.
Yeah.
Uh, White is ahead, but the game could be continued, of course. You should play this Atari and be ready to fight the Go if necessary.
I see everything in danger for me.
If you cut, then I was going to play here, and if you connect the Go,
Mm.
then I would probably play in this way. Uh, I, I, I would have been satisfied with this variation. But I think that it is better for black to play Atari from above, and if white connects, then here. If white plays here, then you can connect.
Mm.
Well, then that was all. I think that it will be uh, uh, good for you to read that book if you get it.
Okay, I will
It,
buy it.
it, it will give you a lot of new ideas.
Okay.
Well, then that was all. I'm going to stop the